All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to Whitetail Survival. And tonight I wanted to go over another survival kit. This is made by Randall's Adventures and Training and Esee Knives. So this one you can pick up on Amazon. Here is the kit. It's a regular Altoids tin style kit, and I don't know how much stuff's in here, but I've never had one of these ones before. And I always say there's a couple I wish I wouldn't have opened when I did. Like, I had one from Tops Knives. It was pretty cool. I don't know if I could dig that thing out. I think I modified it pretty a good bit. And I already pre-ripped the instructions with my fingers right now. But we'll get that out of the way. And get this out, and here it has the Randall's Adventure and Training Pocket Survival Kit. Here are the contents. Here's a little picture of the stuff out of the kit already. And here is some survival tips, ground to air signals, determining distance. There is just some little tips on here. You could fold this up and keep it. And here is the actual kit. Let me pop this out here, and there is their logo on here. And it's a glossy, shiny tin. So I'll take it out here real quick. And here it is. It's just a regular small Altoids tin size survival kit. So let me bring this in here, and let's open this thing up, see what's in it. So right out of here, just has one of these little circle pieces of tape, which would be nice to save for when I put this thing back together. But I might just cut it to save time. I'll give it one more try here. And that would suck outside to peel off, but I got it there. And now let's open this thing up and see how it's packed in. So again, with the other ones, there is a lot of bags in here. So if without these bags, it would take up way less space of stuff. So here is some snare wire. So this could be used for its purpose or for gear repair. Here is a bag of cordage, and we might as well just open this thing up and we'll get a look at it, see how much is in here. So let's take it out here. And I'll do it this way again. So there's probably 8 to 10 feet of cordage here. So there's enough to do some things with this cordage. So you say about 8 to 10 feet there. That's not bad. Get in here. We'll open that pack next. These are cool. This is a Dermasafe razor knife, and these things are hard for me to get open sometimes with my lack of fingernails, but these things are extremely sharp. It's basically just a razor blade with a handle on it. So it's nice to see some kind of cutting tool in there with a handle. And then here we have a pretty decent quality green little push button cell battery light, and this has also is one of the ones that has a lock, and this is in green to save night vision. And here we have a pretty decent quality button compass. So this thing feels a little bit better than your typical button compass, and this one is made in Japan. So that could be a reasoning why. It's actually really nice. And coming out next, you have one of these ferrocerium rod. You get some more cordage, and this is probably to be used like a necklace. And this is one of them ferro rods where you got the striking portion right here. If you can't get to much striking out here, it's basically just a couple strikes and you're done, but you keep it with the striker to the center portion and it'll throw a lot of sparks. And the metal keeps it from snapping. But and this one is also, just like a guy said in the comments, this one you can actually see it. Everything else is black, and they have filed this completely flat and square, so you can throw a lot of sparks with this edge. Moving on from there, this is a pretty neat little signal mirror, and it's wrapped with a little soft cloth, and it fits in there perfectly. So there's like a piece of microfiber around it, and then inside you have a signal mirror with a aiming hole in it. So it's pretty cool. And on the back there is directions on how to use the signal mirror. So that's a neat one. It's got a small lanyard hole in it. And of course, with all of Esee's products, you get one of these cards, and it has some survival tips on it, ground to air, some conversions, and an advertisement on the front. And I have a couple of these Azolas, and they are awesome. I have an Azola and Azola 2, and I have the handles put on them. They're pretty cool. The one I got has a leather sheath. So Esee makes some good stuff. I'd like to try out some of their bigger kits, but that'll be for the future. So in this bag, we got some, this is definitely rope, but it is impregnated with wax or something. So this would be a fire starter. Just fray this thing up and hit it with a spark, and it should light pretty easy. And then the final thing I see in here, we have a fishing kit. And there's a lead boarding on here. And here's a good bit of fishing line. There's a rubber band on it, and it's taped to hold the end. And it's on a piece of micarta or something. So it's just cut out and wrapped up. There's a good bit here, which is awesome to see. And then here we have a desiccant pack to keep the hooks from collecting moisture and rusting. So they've sent a pre-jigged up little frog. So there's a jig head there and then a little frog bait. And then here is 3-4 of these larger sized hooks. Okay, so there's actually 2 real large hooks, and then 2 that are a tiny bit smaller, and then 2 hooks smaller than that. So there's 6 hooks there, 3 different sizes, and then there is 2 larger sinkers and a smaller sinker. So you get 3 sinkers, 6 hooks, a bunch of fishing line and a artificial frog lure, which is pretty neat. This is everything in the kit. I think this kit was a little over $30, so it's honestly not that bad for what you really pay for now. I know these DurvaSafe razors are like $10 by themselves, so this light, unless you buy it in bulk, you're probably looking at least $1 or $2 for that. Japanese compass, that's probably $2 or $3. Some wire, ferrocerium rod. It adds up real quick. The little mirrors, they get everything for bulk, but if you were to try to build this kit yourself with these same items, you're probably going to pay more, honestly, for each individual item than what you would just to buy this kit. So if you see anything that you would take out of here and replace with something else, or anything you could just squeeze in and add, let me know in the comments. Go ahead on down there and type in what you would add, what you would take away, if you would ditch the container and put it in something else, or if you would make this an addition to a kit that you already have. Just let me know down there. And then other than that, I want to thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It really helps me out. The channel's growing quick, so I wanted to thank everybody that keeps coming back and watching. The repeat viewers, that's growing also. So thank you everybody for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. All right, I am back out here at the flashlight testing spot. And I just wanted to show you the little green light that came in that Esee kit. As you can see, it's pretty dark. There's just a few stars out tonight, so here's this little light. Just pinch it and squeeze it, and basically it's like a big inspection beam almost. In front of me, that beam is probably 4 foot. It's probably a 4 foot round circle, but you could definitely see what you were doing with it if you needed to do something down in front of you. But preserve your night vision. I don't know how long one of these would last. I guess in the future I could time lapse one, just lock it on and see how long it lasts. If anybody would be curious of that, just let me know. But as you can see here, like I said, it's probably from me to that tall grass there is probably 6 or 7 feet, maybe 8 feet at the max. And that's probably a 4 foot diameter circle. So that's a pretty neat little light. So, all right, thanks for watching.